Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafty. This is Veronica and today I am back with a new video, a tutorial for these cards that I made. They are extremely quick and simple and I named them 3D fairy tale cards. This is a entry, also a video for Saturday morning makes. This is my third, I think, or fourth even. And if you don't know about Saturday Morning Makes, it's an open collab and launched by Jill Northwood, and you will find a link in the description box down below. I will start by showing you how the cards look like and explain you a little bit how they are made before launching in. So there are two ways of making these cards. Either you make the big base out of 12 by 12 and these small fold out you make it out of 6 by 6 with the same design, and this one, by the way, it's a double card, but you can also make them simple. And as you can see here, the fold out has been glued to the base because I made it out of a 6 by 6, so basically the scaled down version of the 12 by 12. You can see here that it's basically the same design. That happens when the design that you want to make is too low on the page. If it's a bit higher, then of course you can use it. So these I have cut out one of them, the flowers from the ephemera sheet, and these lower with a grill, with a barbecue, from the same 6 by 6 piece of paper. So that is one of them. And it goes absolutely lovely and easy in any envelope basically. And then because I like this so much and because I thought, okay, I never seen a 3D wedding card or invitation or thank you card, I thought I should give it a try and see how it would look. Both cutouts are from the ephemera sheet, they are both laminated, and this time I have used so the fold out is from the same paper, from the same 12 by 12. You can see the scale, it's the same, but I glued it still because the design was too low and I needed to cut that sheet, and I glued it on the back. However, I like extremely much how it looks. The cutouts are it's very important that they are flat on the bottom so you can stick them to the base. But otherwise, this is how it folds out completely, and this is how it folds in to introduce it in the envelope. And I made another one, but this is turned out to be a bit of a boo-boo, as you can see. This is why I'm showing it to you, so you learn from my mistakes. You can see here that the design, the 4 characters, the 4 friends, are too low in the page, and even though I have used a 6 by 8 this time, so I didn't glue the base, the fold out, I made it of one piece. The cutouts basically are covering the main image, so that's not a good example. So by the way, I have only used paper from Minte Papers, you've seen. Our card today, we will make it again with a childhood collection, and we will use the left half of this sheet, and we will focus on the character above and fold down. So I cut it to 6 by 8, and we will score at 1.5 and at 3 on the bottom side. So we turn it on the length, and where we know we will have the bottom, the fold out of the card, we will score at 1.5 first time and at 3 inches second time. So you can see that the character is up to the right, it will be high. And then we fold in once like this, and the second time, and these will be glued, these two on the back, and the second time we fold it the other way around, and we score nicely so they are you know, as nicely folded as possible. And now I want to use these characters from these tags. They are 3 by 4 the tags, but I will cut out the character and for some of them even the base. So for this one I will actually score it only at 1/4 inch, and then I will fold in nicely, and then I will use a scissor from Tim Holtz to cut around the character so it shows more of the base of the card, otherwise it covers too much. And these characters are absolutely so adorable, and since I still had some paper, I really wanted to use, as they say, use your stash, crash your stash in 2023. I haven't subscribed to any other collab so far because I'm not sure I can meet them all. Okay, so the second one with the bunny, I will score this time at 1/2 inch because I have enough space. And we fold it again nicely, and again, oops, where are you going? Again, we will cut around the bunny and the support, I think. That wooden box. The bunny is so adorable, really, absolutely adorable. This collection is absolutely incredible. I don't know how they come up with such lovely designs, but yes. Okay, so now we will glue them to the base first. They will have to be glued twice, one on the base, on that fold out, and second time attached to the front of the card. So let's see, for this one where we only scored at a 1/4 inch, we will use a narrow tape, double sticky tape, and we will make sure that no tape sticks out at all. And when we glue it down, I want to leave enough space so it's obvious that it's in 3D, so the distance is big enough from the front of the card, and also to make sure that they don't stick out too much anyway. So this looks good to me, and this is how it will look when it will be totally fold out, and like this when it's open, normally how it will be actually. And now let's take care of the bunny as well. Let's place him too on the card. Here I realize that we need to cut a bit, you know, mind at the corners, as they say. And now we can use the normal 1/2 inch tape for this one because I scored it at 1/2 inch. And then we will place this one a bit offset from the other one, from the other cutout. I don't know what character is that a bunny? No, not a bunny, sorry. A bear? No, not a bear. I really don't know. Badger? No idea. What do you think it is? Can you please write down in the comments down below? Okay, so yeah, I realized that I needed to mind at the corners once more. And now I'm putting it just a bit behind it, taking care so it doesn't stick out too much. As you can see, it does stick out a little bit, but I'm not at all disturbed by that. Okay, so that's how it will look when we fold it in completely, and this is how it will look when we fold out. And now we have to make the connections to the front of the card, like I said. For this we will use a leftover from when we cut the paper, the 12 by 12 sheet. And to measure exactly how long these stripes will have to be, we fold the card in and measure exactly from the fold until the cutout what is the distance. So in this case I have 1 1/4, and in this case I have 3/4 inch, and I will only add 1/2 inch to both of them. So the one that was 1 1/4, I cut it at 1 3/4, and I will only score it at 1/4 inch on both ends. And the same with this one, the one that was 3/4 inch, I cut it at 1 1/4, and I've scored it at again at 1/4 inch on both ends. And now we put tape on both. We fold them nicely, and we will put tape on both. But this is how they should be attached. So again, we use the narrower tape to make sure that we don't use too much, and not too much, I meant not a wider one. And now we apply on the tiny one sorry, And we will first take care of the bunny, I think. So what I do here, I make sure to align the score on the card with that red line on my scoreboard to make sure that it's perfectly aligned, and I try to take care to align properly the yeah, the stripes, I don't know how they are called, what I'm using to the connectors. Yes, so this is how the bunny looks now. It's absolutely perfect. You don't see it when it's folded out, don't see it when it's folded in, so that's good. And I will try to do the same with the main character. And here, because I got out, when I filmed, I got out a bit of the camera, I have tried to slow as much as possible, slow down for you to see how I done it when I attached it, because I felt I haven't really shown. So that's how you do. You basically push the connector like it would be in its normal position, and then you fold up. So now I'm still attaching it, as you can see, to the base, to the front of the card. And now I'm pushing up, as you can see. That's how it's done. And then you fold a bit more, and using your score bone to make sure they fold naturally in position. And then that's it. This is your card. It's extremely easy and quick. I couldn't believe, really. And now, of course, you can yes, we we forgot to glue the fold out, but that's extremely easy. So again, using some double sticky tape, we place it on the inside of the fold out, and then we attach the other side on it. You can do it either before or after. As you can see, it's very simple. It doesn't disturb us at all, and it doesn't really matter when you do it, because it's perfectly flat, the card. So that's a great advantage, I would say. And I think the card look turned out extremely nice, and I can't believe, basically I don't think it takes us more than 10 minutes, and the effect is absolutely fantastic from my point of view. So this is how it looks. I'm loving it, and I really hope you like it too, and that you will give it a go. It's a simple card, by the way, this one. So yes, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and give a comment or a like or a share. Yes, and of course I have some sentiments, because I still have the chipboard sticker sheet, and I will be using one. It says "In My Mind's Eyes." It's one of my favorite, I think. And I'm using double sticky tape to glue it down, because in time I noticed that they unstick, so, and they have a tendency to fall down. And of course I've also used a bit of ink to make it stand out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I will be seeing you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.